So the draft has concluded.
Mm.
The NFL 2021 draft. It has finished. I believe the Bucs had the last pick. But today we're going to break down we're going to go into each division, starting with the AFC East, and break down how each team did with their picks and if it's actually going to help them this season. We're going to start with the Bills. I don't fully understand why they drafted an edge rusher. Well, sure, drafted an edge rusher, but why Gregory Rousseau?
Do we remember where they actually picked? Was that a first-round pick? Or
Yeah,
they
had first. They were 30th.
Yeah, so, I mean, why not take an edge rusher?
Yeah.
This is supposedly a good edge rushing draft, so a decent one at least.
I still feel like they were better edge rushers, though.
They went back to back. They went back to back.
Yeah, well, their entire draft was just trenches.
Yeah, but I understand, grabbing a lot of offensive linemen to develop to, be in front of Josh Allen for the foreseeable future. That all makes sense. I mean, they got 2 tackles and a guard.
Yeah. They just
Well,
if we saw this last season, they just needed trenches.
Yeah.
Not like they needed many things at all.
They needed edge rushing too.
Yeah.
So this is, we're looking at these ratings. They got a B+ in terms of their legibility in drafting on this service.
Mm-hmm.
So I would agree with that. I would say we can do a grading system. Why? I mean, I think that'll help us quantify it at least.
I'd give them a B just because I didn't like the Gregory Rousseau. The rest is perfectly fine. They needed trenches. They got beat by Kansas City just because of their trenches got destroyed.
Mm.
So that's what they drafted. They needed all of these things.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job. I mean, sticking to your guns and staying, like you're saying, throughout the draft, focusing on there's definitely big positions to draft, like quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. You want big playmakers, but staying with your guns and picking edge rushers, going in the trenches. I mean, their entire draft was 2 edge rushers, 2 tackles, then a wide receiver who's kind of a bigger wide receiver who can offset some of their speed. A safety, which they definitely needed help in terms of the secondary. They have some notable players, but
they have Josh Norman still. They do.
Is he in the Panthers?
No, he's on the Bills.
Well,
They
also picked up another cornerback.
Yeah,
quite a name.
Wild Goose. Oh my god,
quite a name.
Rashad Wild Goose.
That's gonna be great.
That's insane. I hope we hear that name.
Yeah,
we're gonna be sitting on the couch. We're just going to hear Rashawn Wild Goose with the pick. We're like, oh, my God.
Pick 6. Take it to the crib.
What was your grade for them?
I would stay with the B+. And I like that they stuck with, protecting their big guy, Josh Allen.
Well, they didn't need to do anything else. They're a pretty good team.
They could have. I thought they were going to get a running back.
Yeah, I thought that, too. I thought they were going to take ETN.
Yeah, me too.
That's why I was confused with that.
Exactly.
We looked at this one. Why didn't you just get a running back?
I don't know. I guess you just picked up Zach Moss, and Singletary's only been out of the draft for 2 or 3 years.
I just feel like Singletary's too small. Why didn't they don't? I don't know. They don't run the ball though.
They don't need you, Josh Allen.
I know. The entire last season, it was just maybe Singletary or Moss. Maybe Singletary or Moss would run it once or twice a drive and then just throw it.
I had them both. I have them currently both in my dynasty league, and I'll tell you right now, I was starting Zach Moss in my dynasty league over Devin Singletary because they would just give him 60 yards a game, which cool, no touchdowns. Zach Moss would vulture all of those touchdowns from inside the 20. I think it was something I looked it up because I was so distraught about it. I think it was something 80% of goal line carries was going to Zach Moss and 90% of red zone touches was going to him.
Yeah.
What the actual fuck?
That's just mean.
That's not fair.
Well, that's a Patriots situation right there.
Well,
Sony Michel
would start.
Sony Michel would go the entire way down, and then James White would come in and take the goal line.
Exactly. So I was hoping that they would take ETN, and then I can either Singletary and Moss trade them in some kind of package maybe for ETN if he would have gone there, but now it's still a toss-up. So Josh Allen is going to be the leading rusher in Buffalo.
Well, I actually know why they didn't take ETN. It's because the Jaguars traded up at 27.
Oh, they did. They did. You're right.
Actually, I think they just had 2 picks.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean,
And then no one after that was worth it.
the theme of this draft was relinking college connections.
There was like 6 of them.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Former teammates are going back to teams that they are playing with.
Yeah, that's great for them.
I mean,
they already
so
know
many.
each other.
There's like a ton. Do we want to move off the Bills? How long have we been? 5 minutes? I'd say so. 5 minutes per team, and then talk about some news.
So the Dolphins. I like the Jaylen Waddle pick. That's
I like
great
the Dolphins
pick.
draft.
It's great. Jaylen Waddle and Jalen Phillips, 2 great right out of the bat picks.
Phillips is a great edge rusher. I mean, I'm looking down the line. Hunter Long, we were talking about. That's a really good backup option for Gesicki, who's going to be a very nice run-blocking tight end. He's also fast.
He's got hands.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great option for them. Tua's going to have some weapons. 2 O-linemen. I'm not very sure who that running back is they took in the I assume that's the 7th round.
Yeah, that's the 7th round.
Jared Dokes, is that you said? Oh my gosh, I feel like I've heard his name. Regardless, I like the O-lineman picks. I like the Jaylen Waddle, of course. And Phillips, like you said.
Well, their O-line got destroyed this year. They didn't have an O-line. So they should have, other than the wide receiver, which you need a wide receiver. They just went full trenches.
Eschenberg's nasty too. I'm pretty sure he's a top 5 rated tight end or lineman, offensive tackle.
Yeah, it says he's ready to start day 1.
Yeah, he's
nice.
He's very nice. So that's honestly, I mean, they gave him a B+. I'm almost leaning
I'd
towards
give him an
A-.
That's what I'm going to say.
I don't know though. Well, I'm looking and there's A+ ratings in this. So if we can go to A+, I would say that A- isn't crazy.
Yes.
So in summary, the Dolphins got an A-.
I'd give him an A-. I don't know why they drafted a running back or just to draft a running back.
Why not draft a running back? I mean, Myles Gaskin did not have help behind him.
It was Ahmed?
Lamar. Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, bro. It used to be Lamar Miller for like half a second.
Yeah.
And then he went to the Texans, died. I don't know. He's completely gone. It was Ahmed.
He was okay.
Why not draft it?
He got like 13 fantasy points. You take
no
13.
No way. He did that 1 week.
You only started like 3.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you're starting, you should be producing.
Well, the Dolphins couldn't move the ball with Tua.
That's not completely true. I would say they're going to be a much more dynamic offense now.
Oh, well, yes. Well, hopefully Tua knows Jaylen Waddle is just going to be lighting up the entire time.
They do. They were on the same team. They were on Bama together, right?
Yeah. They won a championship together. Granted, Bama wins it every year, so that's not really hard.
Still, that's chemistry.
That is chemistry, and they do know how to play together.
Do you know anything about this safety, Javian Holland?
Yes, he is pretty good.
I mean, that's a 3rd-round pick. I'm assuming he's going to be an impact player.
Yeah, well, safeties, normally it's either the top tier or you're getting a safety that's pretty good. They just have one aspect that's a little bad. I think that he just I think he's a little small. I could be wrong. I believe he's a little small, so that's why he goes like 3rd round.
Okay, that's fair.
Actually, no, that's 2nd round. That's 2nd round. He's pretty good.
Oh, because they got Jaylen Phillips in the 1st. They had 2 first round.
They had 2 first. So that's the 2nd round. So that's a good corner.
He's a top safety.
Yes.
That's good for the Dolphins. Definitely got help in positions they needed help.
Yeah.
They got a wide receiver they needed. They got
an edge rusher they needed.
This is a dynamic edge rusher that can play multiple positions for them. They got a good 2nd round safety that's really going to help them. They have 2 trench players that are absolutely. I think Eschenberg might be their best pick. Waddle is fantastic, but
Eschenberg might be a steal.
Might be a steal of the draft. He's going to be fantastic.
I feel like they should have, instead of a tight end, because they have like 4 tight ends. Why not draft a linebacker? You just lost Kyle Van Noy. I feel like if they draft a linebacker, I'll give him an A+.
Wow.
It would have filled everything.
I feel like Jaylen Phillips is like a hybrid. Hybrid edge. He's the, if I'm not mistaken, he's slightly smaller and faster.
Yeah, he's the Penn State.
So he's going to be getting to the quarterback first off, just off his speed, and then he can drop back into coverage. Probably the best. So I think that's going to be very useful. And I like the tight end pick because that's another blocker for them. That's another blocker for Tua. And the tight ends that the Dolphins have, namely Gesicki, is not a run blocker. Mike Gesicki is dirty. He's fantastic. He has hands and he's fast and he can separate, but the man's is not focused on run blocking.
No, well, the Miami offense couldn't run at all last year.
Gaskin did well.
He got hurt.
He got hurt for a bit of it, but while he was playing, he was doing well. He was putting up like 100 yards a game and a touchdown. I'll take that from the Dolphins running. When's the last time, like Kenyon Drake, like 5 years ago?
Kenyon Drake.
He was okay, and then his knee exploded. So,
oh God. All right, the Jets are up next. They had a fantastic draft. You get Zach Wilson if Zach Wilson is their guy, because they
had a sick draft.
They had so many picks, so hopefully they did, and they drafted everything. They got all the defensive players.
They got 2 Michael Carter.
They drafted 2 Michael Carter.
I'm dead. That confused me.
I actually thought that Michael Carter was the greatest pick from the Jets.
I was gonna say he was. Oh no, dude! I don't know. Zach Wilson. I don't know if he's the number 2 overall talent.
Neither do I.
So
I don't know.
You can't say. I would agree.
We didn't go to the pro days.
Yeah, I would agree with you that Michael Carter at that running back, and I believe that's the third round, because they took Vera Tucker, which I think is potentially their best pick.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
He's going to be fantastic for them.
Elijah Moore. I don't know if they really needed Elijah Moore because they have.
I was going to say
Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay. They have Corey Davis and Crowder.
I was surprised they went receiver and not more trenches, to be honest. Because you need to protect your quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
God dang. Sam Darnold was getting hit all the time.
He was.
He was getting rocked. He had no confidence back there because they had no line.
They didn't have anything.
They had talent. Adam Gase was like sucking the life out of that team, but they had talent. Crowder was
Robbie
nice Anderson, when he used to be on the team, was playing well.
They always have one receiver that's super fast.
Well, they have somebody talented that can propel them. But if you can't protect your guy for more than a second and a half for him to release the ball, you gotta just give him 2 seconds.
I think 2 and change is like the good norm of time you have.
That's what I'm saying. So
change.
If you can just give him 2 seconds, how is he supposed to make a read in a second and a half?
That's why they couldn't throw the ball.
That's not fair.
When Joe Flacco was out there, it was bad.
Geez.
Bad. You got you got Time Lords out there. You got Joe Flacco and the Boulder. What's his name? Frank Gore. The man who will get you that 1 yard.
That dude just falls forward.
He's like, I believe he's over 40 now.
He's I don't know. He's old.
Him and Tom are just up there, but Tom's doing a little better.
How are you feeling about the rest of this draft?
They drafted so many corners.
They had a lot of picks.
They had 11 picks or something like that.
3 corners, and a safety.
11, yeah.
2 safeties.
2 safeties and 3 corners.
4. No, that's 5. That is 5 secondary players.
They had no secondary.
Complete revamp of the secondary. Good.
Yes.
That's good.
That's very fantastic. Good. They got an A. I'd give them an A.
Are they giving them an A just because of how many people they got?
No, it's because their entire defense was trash. So you draft an entire defense.
You have to develop all these players now.
You don't have to develop maybe Sherwood. But after that, probably.
I don't know, man.
Well, Michael Carter's good. Do you have to develop Michael Carter?
The running back?
Yeah.
First off, you have to develop everybody else.
Well, yes.
Everyone out of the draft has to be developed. Michael Carter is a premier running back talent. He's going to be good for them right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. I think they should start him. I think they should start him.
Over Frank Gore, yeah. They should.
Or, what was that other kid's name?
Ty Johnson,
yeah.
Ty Johnson's low-key shifty.
I'm okay with Ty Johnson.
He's a little mushroom running around.
He is.
He's got the afro. He'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'm really interested to see how Javian Sherwood, Michael Carter II, the cornerback, Jason Pinnock, I believe that's how you say his name, other cornerback, not even going to pronounce that safety, and the other quarterback. So there's, like we said, 5 players that all came, I believe, from rounds 4 to 7. 3 to 7.
3 to 7.
I'm very interested to see how many of them start, how many of them are playing at the end of the season, and what's going on with that. If they revamp their secondary and all these kids are like studs,
there's no way the Jets are going to be good. When was the last time the Jets were good?
Well, think about it. If the Jets revamp their secondary right here with these players, you insert Michael Carter in there, a potential dynamic running back, maybe have a running game. You have Vera Tucker along with 2 other linemen that are already in the system that aren't bad. So you could get a side of the line that you can trust.
Yeah.
So you can just run it to the left. You can just run it to that side or switch up
it behind Vera Tucker.
Switch up the linemen.
Yeah, just move them over.
Then you got Zach Wilson, the number 2 overall pick behind the center.
Mm-hmm.
So if he really comes out and is worth this pick, he's going to be extremely versatile for them. He's a 2-way quarterback.
I feel like he's just another Sam Darnold, though.
He could be. But if you gave Sam Darnold all of these things and they work without Adam Gase 2 years ago,
you got a Ryan Tannehill situation.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. He's going to go to the Panthers right now.
It's literally the same thing.
With a good situation. The Panthers have a much better situation than the Jets have.
Yeah.
So maybe Sam Darnold starts lighting it up. Well, and it was Adam Gase the whole time, like we all said.
And it's literally the same thing. Tannehill goes to Tennessee, which was an okay team. They're not great, but they have a fantastic running back.
Sick running back.
And then you go to the Panthers. They're an okay team with Christian McCaffrey. You take that.
The Panthers, we're not going to get into it, but they also added a lot of great talent.
They did. So after the break, we're going to dive into the last team, the Patriots.
Oh, yes.
Who I believe had the best draft.
The Patriots killed it.
And go over some of the news with Arron Rodgers not being so happy up there in Green Bay. Yep.
So we're coming back in here with the patch draft.
Mm-hmm.
Easily the best out of the division. Potentially, we're a low-key Patriots podcast. Like, we're obviously Patriots fans. We're not just saying the Patriots had a great podcast.
The Patriots have a great podcast.
I mean, they could have a great podcast.
Yes,
sir. So, yeah. All in all, we're giving the Patriots an A+ before we even talk about their players.
Yeah, they're fantastic draft.
This website's giving them an A+. We're Patriots fans. We love the players that they got. Definitely the best in the division in terms of drafting.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's upper echelon in terms of the league.
Bill's dog did it again.
Nike is an absolute stud. He is literally just.
The Lions should draft them. just so that they'd actually get better picks.
I would actually use a pick on Nike. I would.
So would I.
I'd give him a 3rd round pick for Nike. I mean, that's a lot.
In there.
Getting into actual players here. Mac Jones at the 15.
No, what a steal.
That is a steal. It has to be regarded as a steal.
It is a steal because he was supposed to go 3.
People thought he was going 3. He, had the crazy score on the IQ test. His measurables are at least decent. I mean, everybody and their mom saw the meme of him and Tom Brady side by side in draft.
Oh my God,
they're
hilarious.
Very similar.
It's hilarious.
He's coming in with great positive energy, a smile on his face, a great arm, a great resume, a great pedigree. And what else do you want?
You're going from Nick Saban, arguably the best college coach ever, to Bill, arguably the best NFL coach ever, and it's just a big system quarterback. That's all that you need. Bama is just the biggest system ever, and so are the Patriots. So Bill loves that.
Perfectly. It's like a glove.
It literally is. Bill just needs a smart dude that will do the right thing. Enter Mac Jones. You do not have to be athletic.
And we're talking about getting this player in the middle of the 1st round, not like trading our entire organization for a top 5 pick that might not even pan out. Worst case scenario, okay, we lost our 1st round. It didn't work out too well. You go to the 2nd round, you got an absolute stud. Christian Barmore he's an extremely versatile lineman. And to get him in the 2nd round was fantastic.
Is the 2nd or the 3rd?
No, it was the 2nd.
Oh, yes, they traded up their 2nd. Yes, they traded up for him. I was watching some film on him, also from Bama, because Bill loves Bama.
Why not?
He is a stud, but he doesn't play hard all the time. That's his flaw.
That's going to change.
Yes.
He's going to book one play, and Bill's going to lash him.
He's going to be like, you're off the team.
You're done.
But you're not playing for 3 weeks.
Well, I mean, we're talking about that's like an interior lineman.
Yes.
More like a tackle on the defensive end. And then I think was it a few picks later or the 3rd round?
I think it was the 4th. I don't think
they got rid of the
wasn't. I think
Ronnie Perkins. I don't know, dude. Ronnie Perkins is a talent. I would be surprised if he went to the 4th round.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay, well, regardless, that's 3 very good players in the top of your draft.
Yup.
Great value picks.
Yes.
And then we get to the bottom end.
And you got Rashad Stevenson, who's compared to LeGarrette Blount.
That's not Rashad. That's
no.
I don't know how to pronounce that either. Ramondre
Stevenson. My bad.
Wow, very nice.
I just saw Ra and I clicked in my head.
Yeah.
It was wrong. Ramondre Stevenson, who's compared to LeGarrette Blount, and that's a pretty good comparison.
I mean, yeah, LeGarrette Blount was fantastic for us. Won a Super Bowl.
Yup.
So I would take that. Also, in terms of our running back core, do we have James White anymore? I keep forgetting.
Yes.
We have James White. We have
Rexy.
Of course.
We got
Sony.
And
Harris.
Yes.
So if Damian Harris isn't going to remain our...
He's not that big.
Well,
he runs hard, but he doesn't.
I mean our workhorse.
Yeah, he is the workhorse.
Like,
he hits
Sony
hard.
isn't... I feel like Sony isn't our workhorse.
Well, Sony got hurt this last season, so that's why we didn't see him that much.
So do you think... I think
that
do you think Stevenson brings something to our running back room?
Yeah. Well, I feel like our running backs are very small. Because Harris is our kind of bruiser, but he's not big.
No, he's not.
He just hits hard, and he's going to run through you.
Yeah.
So I think that this is great if we can actually get a good running back. Because the Patriots never have one.
Do you think we're offloading maybe, like, of course I love Rexy.
It might be Rexy.
He might be on the way out.
It's either Rexy or Harris, because you don't need Harris anymore.
I could see, like, Sony getting a contract somewhere. I could see Harris getting a contract somewhere. I could see Rexy either getting a contract
Rexy could go to the Jets, and he'd be fine. He might get cut, too.
That'd be really sad. That would just be sad.
Yeah, because, you add this many players, you got to cut on him.
And his ACL is
gone. They got a linebacker who can either learn under Kyle Van Noy in Hightower. That's pretty good. I'll take to learn under them.
You're talking about McGrone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty nice as well.
And whether or not Hightower stays here is a question because everyone else who opted out from the Patriots got booted besides Hightower.
How do you get rid of Dante Hightower?
You don't get rid of Dante Hightower. Dante Hightower is a specimen of a man. He is huge and he is fast.
He always just reminds me of Kenneth Fareed. He's just literally a mammal.
He is. You put him and Kyle. Have they played together?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
They did. Okay, that's what I thought. You put them two. Well, that's when we won Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You put them on the defense. Nothing's getting through.
I don't know what's getting in through the middle. And then you just got Stephon Gilmore and J.C. Jackson on the outside.
You got Matt Judon at the line.
Yeah, we're looking all right. We're looking pretty nice. Also, I mean, that segues us perfectly into the next pick, too. They picked up a safety, which is perfect because Patrick Chung's done, right?
Yep, he retired.
Is McCourty still playing?
I haven't heard anything about that.
So
we only have one of them.
I know.
Yeah.
He's a safety.
Yeah. Well, that's why we drafted a safety because
exactly.
Chung just
that's what I'm saying. So we're filling these holes. We got another O lineman, William Sherman. That's another hole we got to fill. Joe Thuney's gone. We just lost another lineman too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yes. Our right tackle, but it doesn't matter because we got another one.
I thought we would. You're right. I thought we would go a little more line heavy. Like, for example, Trey Nixon at the tail end of this draft. I'm surprised we didn't either go wide receiver earlier or...
Bill doesn't care about wide receivers.
He doesn't.
It literally doesn't matter. Anyone can catch a ball.
I would have thought they would have gone maybe O-lineman over, like, Stevenson, potentially. I don't know. I like drafting O-lineman.
I don't know the value of O-linemen in the draft because I feel like everyone's huge. And so, like, everyone should be the same unless you get the gigantic best ones.
Well, I feel like it's their head.
It is their head. It's their head and, like, their feet.
Their resume.
Yeah, their resume. It's like, how many sacks have you given up? Oh, perfectly. William Sherman, he is a stud. I don't know how we got him in the 6th round. He had over...
the value of linemen.
Yes. Bill does.
Now, give him the stat.
Nike knows what's going on.
Oh, Nike was perfect.
He had over 1,100 snaps and only gave up 4 sacks.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I don't know if I could even get to the quarterback more than 4 times, but jeez.
Yeah, not through him.
Not through him.
None of us are getting through him in any shape or form. Maybe we can run. We might be able to run around him and just tire him out.
Well, if you went high and I went low,
and one of us can get through.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go around and tabletop him, and then we'll be good.
I'll tell you. He'll just grab you and then pull you down with like a pinky.
Yeah, but if he goes down, one of us has to be up.
That's true. That's also true.
I will bite the bullet and I will take the man falling on me.
Okay.
That might be death.
That might be death. I was surprised that they didn't get any more wide receivers. As you said. It just solidifies that they believe in Nelson Aguilar.
Nelson Aguilar puts up strange numbers. He puts up strange numbers.
We don't have any Edelman anymore.
We don't have Edelman. That's sad. R.I.P. Najee Harris. I'm dead. N'Keal Harry is definitely still around. We haven't traded him yet.
No. Oh.
Jacoby Myers was producing.
Mm-hmm. So he was our best receiver.
Maybe we're utilizing those hands more. I don't know. Top receiver is the most ridiculous thing I'd ever think of for like Jacoby Myers.
No, on our team.
No.
He was. Last year, he had the most receiving yards.
I would say N'Keal was like still like people him the most.
Well, people wanted N'Keal to be the best.
I hope he doesn't break out here.
Yeah, well, he's huge. So, God. Well, Cam didn't know how to throw the ball more than 5 feet, so we'd give him a pass. Granted, he did play with Tom.
I'm so excited to see what happens this year. I'm so excited.
Well, it's going to be 2 tight ends. None of the offense matters because it's 2 tight ends. It's like
that's
4 tight ends. That's
also true. I think we're discrediting that. Like, there is always going to be 2 tight ends in the field. There should always be 2 tight ends in the field.
Yep.
You pay them that much money, they should always be on the field in some shape or form. Either blocking on the line, catching a pass.
They could be a fullback.
They could be a receiver. They could be a running back. You could put Hunter Henry back there.
Hunter Henry would be nice, but you can't put Jonnu Smith back there. He's a little too big for that.
I don't know, dude.
He's too big for that.
Jonnu Smith moves. Put him in at fullback.
Yes, and then
put Hunter Henry behind him. Oh my god! You throw Stevenson out there in the triple back. You get a swarm of blockers. Oh my gosh! Cam gets involved.
Well, if that's how it is, then you'd have like 1 receiver out there, maybe 2.
Put N'Keal in pinch block and just you literally make a tripod and just
move
boom forward. No one will be able.
Hey, but if they want to run a play action off that, no one's getting through.
No way.
No one is getting through.
No way.
That is not possible. You have about 10 blockers there.
Also, our line's decent. You're adding Sherman.
Oh, that's what we needed. We needed a center.
I feel like one of our interior players, like Shaq Mason or somebody, can
be a center. Center is a special breed, though. You have to be so fast.
What, we lost? Who is it? Andrews?
Oh, no, we still have Mark Andrews. I was thinking we lost Andrews.
No, we do. We still have.
Okay.
Yeah, so
never mind. I take that back. I take that
Our
back.
line's looking good. We needed a right tackle, and then we got William Sherman.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're looking decent. Cam doesn't have to worry about his blind side. Mac Jones playing.
Well, then Mac Jones would be smart enough to think about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you throw Cam in there like tight end, it's a big boy.
He could do it.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, he's gonna be like
Tim
Tebow on the Jaguars. That's still crazy.
Well, the Jaguar, the T about Tim Tebow.
Mm-hmm.
All the alliteration. The Jaguars were looking at him, right? Is the Jaguars?
Mm-hmm.
They drafted 2 tight ends, and they have 3 already.
Oh my god!
So there's some tight ends to name there. O'Shaughnessy that we saw last year was rather productive for them. Tyler Eifert, who was on the. These are 2 legit tight ends. These are legit tight ends. We're talking about a quarterback coming in and playing tight end. So, I mean, I don't think we all want to.
Tim Tebow's a big dude, though.
He is. He's not Tyler Eifert big.
No. You take Tyler Eifert. He is a tight end.
Tyler Eifert is thick.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're telling me you're getting rid of some actual tight ends for Tim Tebow?
No.
So yeah.
So are you giving the Patriots an A+?
Of course.
Okay, good. You can give him. I mean, I still would have rathered another receiver, but all these picks are great. We lost a safety, get a safety. We got back a linebacker, get a young one. Yeah. We lost a lineman, get a lineman.
Everything here is helping, yeah. Even the receiver in the late rounds is like that.
Well, we always get a receiver in the 7th round. Julian Edelman.
Maybe Trey Nixon's nasty.
Probably is.
Maybe he is. That's also why I'm giving an A+ because Bill knows what he's doing.
Yes, literally. Literally.
I know.
Every year it's like, why did the Patriots do this?
Wait, this kid's dirty. Why'd you pick Chris Hogan? Why? Oh wait, he's actually nice.
It's insane what build up. Well, J.C. Jackson he could not have been a high pick.
No.
At all.
I think he's like a third round.
Yeah. Nice.
Do you have any other notes about the Patriots before we wrap it up?
I don't think so. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen this year with either Cam or Mac going out there.
I mean, all of these situations, especially with us like understanding the draft a little bit more now. I mean, the Patriots are going to be way more fun to watch. Everything's going to be more fun to watch.
Yep.
Way more storylines. So we're kind of dive into. I guess
I do have one more story.
Oh, we have more. We have more stories. Oh, okay.
I was listening to the 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Oh,
and
of course.
This whoever the commentator is there, he said he came up with the term Jag Jones.
Oh,
he's just a guy. Jones. So it's Mac Jones. He's just a guy.
Mac Jones is not just a guy.
He's
Mac
just
Jones
a
is
guy.
a really, really smart guy.
Yeah, but he's not like Trey Lance was running out there. He's going to bully someone. He's not Trevor Lawrence out there who's going to be the best quarterback for the Jaguars in the next 10 years.
He's not a dual threat quarterback.
No.
Mac Jones is not a dual threat quarterback.
At all.
We don't need a dual threat quarterback.
It's also true.
We just saw what coming off of. I mean, it's kind of hard to be like, oh yeah, well you come from Tom Brady, like obviously that's gonna be better. But you go to Cam, MVP, dual threat quarterback, did not work. Did not work. We had some weapons. We didn't have a fantastic team. Probably not one of the best teams we've had in a while. We still had one of the best coaches, a great line, great system, good defense. Cam did not produce in the system. So you put in another player that is exactly like what we had.
Sounds like it'll work.
Pretty interesting. It definitely should be interesting.
From a coach that's Bill, from a system that's like Bill's.
Yeah.
Let's just pop in place from one place to another. I think it'll work.
Do you have any more stories?
I don't know. That was it. I just wanted to say that.
No, perfect.
So, for the latest news, Arron Rodgers does not want to be in Green Bay anymore.
No.
He is done. They didn't draft him a wide receiver. They did in like the 6th round.
Yes. We just moved right into this, but Arron Rodgers, the Packers man.
He was the MVP.
He's a fantastic player. He's been on the Packers for so long. I can't remember a time when he wasn't on the Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Brett Favre.
Well, that's like what?
2010.
Before
that.
It was way before that.
No, it wasn't. Not way before. Maybe 2006? No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
way
I'd go 08. I think 08 was when Arron Rodgers was drafted, and it was like 2 years that Brett Favre left.
That makes sense.
Like
they have been mistreating him for so long.
So long. Well, they never give him a wide receiver. They just say, you have Devontae Adams, you're good.
I mean, that was like one point of talking, but also this contract negotiation bullcrap. He is the MVP of the league. We just watched Patrick Mahomes sign a $500 million contract. You're not going to give the person who actually won the MVP of the league he should at least feel comfortable where he is at.
Yep.
You should be telling him you are signed. We will work the money out. You are signed. That did not happen.
I don't know why they didn't do that. Why are we not paying him?
Actual hell is that? So Arron Rodgers, what I have at least heard, is he wants the only way he would go back to the Packers is if the GM is out.
Out. Oh, that's insane.
I forget his name.
I don't know his name.
He came on. Oh my gosh, he came on some show yesterday saying that he is completely committed to rebuilding relationships with Arron Rodgers. How do you let that slip? That's like your one job, right? Certainly, that's the one.
Brian Gutekunst.
Yeah, I know. He's a tough name to pronounce.
Brian. We'll stay with that one. Brian's got to get fired.
Brian's probably on the way out. I would assume that would actually just be a real easy done deal for the Green Bay Packers.
Should do it.
I'm keeping my MVP quarterback. Sorry.
It was hilarious because during the draft, they would like go to the draft room. And like normally at every single place, everyone's cheering or high-fiving or shaking everyone's hands. The Packers are just like straight face, no emotion. They're just here. They know that everyone dislikes them right now.
The Packers are rattled right now, as they should be. Arron Rodgers is pissed.
He is.
Well, also, like, I'm thinking about Aaron Jones over here in my Dynasty League.
Devontae Adams.
What happens if these players start leaving?
Jordan Love. Oh no, we have Jordan Love. That didn't happen.
That trade did not happen.
That was a farce.
Yeah, it's got to be Jordan Love time, I guess.
Hey, then it's exactly Brett Favre again, and it worked last time. Maybe they're actually insane.
There's a few more news points, right?
So I actually saw that the Broncos really want Arron Rodgers, which that could be good.
I saw the Broncos on that list. I saw the Raiders on that list.
I saw the Niners on that list.
I feel like everyone should be on that list.
Yeah, the Patriots should be on that list. That'd be insane. We get Arron Rodgers. Oh my god.
That would
we go from Tom, MVP, best quarterback ever, ? To Cam, MVP, should be okay, just kind of died, to Arron Rodgers.
Yes.
Bill just dumps all our picks for the next 10 years.
Oh, why not? Why not?
Still give him Gilmore and 3 picks.
Bill just becomes the most winningest coach of all time.
Is he not already?
I don't think so.
He just hasn't had many seasons.
No way. I don't know. I don't know.
He's definitely up there. His record is insane.
His record's crazy.
The other note that I had was that Deshaun might miss this season not because of football, but because of the allegations.
Yeah. I mean, the Texans might really benefit from selling their team for this season. Just take the season off.
Mm-hmm.
Sell the team, which they're pretty much already doing. Move on. Do something else. This is all not going well for them in any capacity.
No.
I feel like there's definitely got to be interior fighting. There's definitely got to be bad. It's just I can't see. It doesn't seem like a lot of brotherhood. I mean, J.J. Watt piece, the entire receiving corps piece. Everyone's on PPE. It's a tough situation. Potentially they relocate, rebrand, something.
Yeah, you need to do something.
It crumbled so quickly too. They were pretty decent 2 seasons.
Well, they got rid of DeAndre Hopkins for nothing.
And then they just went off a cliff.
Well, you had Will Fuller, who, if DeAndre Hopkins wasn't there,
doing drugs.
Yes, he was doing drugs, but he's still a very good receiver because of the drugs.
Not because of the drugs. He's a very good receiver regardless.
I remember watching him when he got drafted. We're like, it's going to be nice in 2 years. He's
dirty.
Nice.
He's dirty. He's so fast.
He's so fast. Got those dreads.
Wow.
So I think that's it for today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to do the NFC East with the Giants and the Eagles. Did the Eagles draft a quarterback?
I can't remember. I want to say we freaked out and said they did, but I can't remember.
I don't think they did.
It'll be interesting. We'll talk about it. We'll do some research. We'll get back to you.
All right. Thanks.